Um, really proud of Team 51. You know, this is an unfortunate situation for both us and Tennessee having to play this game. But it's hard for me to feel sorry for Tennessee when we have LSU and South Carolina coming up. But still unfortunate for both teams. You know, I felt like our team would come out and play the way that they did because they understand the moment. I thought shoot around was phenomenal today, and I thought everybody was engaged. So really glad that we went 1-0, and hopefully we could just continue to build on this. I do want to say this, you know, this stretch that we're in, there's not a team that has this stretch, okay? And because I want to be clear, because people have been using me for clickbait lately. But what I want to say is, like, this will be harder than even the NCAA tournament. You know what I'm saying? So to get this win tonight was a big deal. To protect home court was a big deal. And you know, that took a lot of character. And I don't want that to be missed. No other team in the country has this schedule that we have right now. And so, you know, we had a good amount of fans tonight. I was expecting a little bit more. I'm going to be completely honest. We need more support. You know, I don't understand the reason why we're not getting it, but I know that we need it. And the last time I said that, it was a big, people were upset, and I don't think people will be upset now because I'm 8 years in. We need you. We're going to need you on Thursday when we go up against number 7 LSU, who had a chance to go to Mardi Gras tonight while we fought for 40 minutes. So the only thing that's going to help us get through that game is the crowd support, because it matters. And so I know I took a long time to make my statement, but I didn't want to miss on those things. We need fans. My team's character is superb. We're playing in the toughest little stretch of anybody. And not because of who we're playing, it's because we're playing all these games in these amount of days. 1 day rest? Like, we can't even practice tomorrow. We didn't practice the day before, all right? But this team didn't make any excuses and came out and played their hearts out. And so for that, I'm, like, super proud to be their coach.
Coach, how do you prepare for this 4-game stretch? I mean, Kentucky, Tennessee,
Yeah.
LSU, South Carolina.
Right.
I mean, what's it like when you do get a chance to practice?
But we don't. So we're gonna just, you know, the TV color analyst said to me, they said, how upset are you about the Kentucky loss? I said, girl, we already forgot about that Kentucky loss. We got to focus on tonight. Like, we just take it in small bites. Kentucky 0-1. Okay, do we have a couple clips that we could look at and see what the deal was? Okay, we found that out. All right, let's go 1-0 tonight. And then 1-0. Were there some things that will help us with this next game? If not, we're going to flush it. If it is, we'll look at it. And I don't know. Tennessee just plays such a unique style. No one plays like that. So, you know, we'll focus on LSU. And if we go 1-0, great. If we go 0-1, we're still okay. I believe that my team, when they play like this, I don't know if a lot of people can beat us. You know, I feel confident with putting us up against anybody when we have across the board 14, 16, 39, 12, and 7. And if Sierra didn't bang her knee, you know, she would have probably been in double digits as well. So our team is coming along at the right time, and we're going to deal with it and block out the noise and do our best and then get ready for March.
Did you get any kind of post-game report on Sarah?
The trainer came up to me and said, they're just evaluating. He was talking about maybe putting her back in the game. I'm like, nah, we don't need her back in the game. Like, we need her to try to rest, and hopefully she can go on Thursday because Cira was the one that started off the intensity. Cira is the leader on the defensive end, and she really ramped it up. And when she does that, we're hard to beat.
9, 10, and 5 for Cody today. Just given the stakes of this game, where does that performance rank in ones that you've been a part of?
I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. Cody's a generational player, and Cody, not only is Cody like super talented, like she's out of all of like my star-studded players, like I have probably the most like the best relationship with her, and that's not because of me, that's because of her. And so she's the only star player that I've had that I can like really get on, and they never give me any lip back. She's never done it. You know, she lets me coach her. And I appreciate that about her. And tonight, 5 assists. I mean, she was sharing that rock. And Cody is someone like, Cody wants to win. If she had 10 and we won, she'd be fine. But she's good enough to have 39 when we play this type of style. It just really presented itself for her to do that. And it's so funny because last night I said to myself, I said, so Cody may go for 40 with the way Tennessee plays, you know? And she point shaved and missed like 3 free throws, but nevertheless, really proud of her.
Coach, what went behind the decision to keep the starters in the game that late into the game where the game was kind of clearly in hand?
The game ain't never clearly in hand because we done walk teams down 19 in the third quarter. So for me, the game wasn't in hand until the buzzer sounded. Not against a team that shoots high volume threes like Tennessee.
Would you mind helping me understand what even the next 48 hours look like?
Okay. Well, at 6:15, I get up and I make breakfast for my daughters and I pack their lunch. All right. After that, I make coffee for my dad. After that, I come in the office and watch film. We will meet at 10 a.m. and we will talk about LSU. Then we will meet at 1:30 with our team. We will walk them through. We're not going to be able to do anything physical, and then we're just going to pray we have a large crowd, and that the adrenaline could just take us into a victory Thursday night.
Coach, a lot of emotions tonight between both teams.
Yeah.
Kind of a brief handshake there
Yeah.
at the end of the game. Just curious if your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think she probably was just really ready to go, you know, because I like Kim. So, and sometimes I don't ever take stuff like that personally because the emotions, we're competitive, you know, and she's at Tennessee and that's a lot of history behind that place. And so maybe she was in a rush. Or maybe she was upset, and I respect both of them. You know, for me, I was just glad we got the win.
Okay.
Thank y'all.